The illusion of freedom in the digital age. You think you're free? You choose what to watch, what to buy, who to follow, what to believe. You scroll through endless options, convinced every tap and click is your own decision. But what if most of those choices aren't really yours? What if freedom in the digital age has become the most convincing illusion of all? 1. The promise of infinite choice. We live in a world built on the idea of freedom. Freedom to choose, to express, to explore. Open your phone and the whole world is there. Millions of videos, products, songs, and opinions waiting for you. At first, this seems like paradise. Platforms tell us we can be anyone, do anything, see everything. But behind that promise hides a quiet problem. Too much choice can become its own prison. Psychologist Barry Schwartz once described something called the paradox of choice. The idea that when options multiply, our satisfaction drops. Think of Netflix. Thousands of shows, yet most of us spend more time scrolling than watching. Or dating apps, where limitless profiles make finding the one feel impossible. The abundance that was supposed to free us ends up exhausting us. Choice overload doesn't just waste time, it weakens intention. We start chasing whatever looks most appealing in the moment. And this is where the illusion begins, because the systems behind these choices don't actually want us to feel free. They want us to stay. Every platform is designed to keep us inside its walls, feeding us endless micro-decisions that feel personal but follow predictable patterns. It's freedom turned into habit, and habits, once formed, are easy to guide. 2. Algorithm knows you better. If you've ever wondered how YouTube seems to read your mind, or how TikTok instantly knows your taste, the answer is simple: algorithms. Every second you scroll, watch, or pause, you're training an invisible system to understand you. It learns your fears, your moods, your desires. And slowly, it builds a version of you more accurate than you might believe. YouTube has admitted that around 70% of all views come from its recommendation engine, not from what people actively search. That means most of the time, we aren't choosing videos, we're being guided toward them. TikTok takes this even further. Within minutes of a new user joining, its system can predict what will keep them hooked. Not because it knows who they are, but because it recognizes patterns shared by millions of people. It's a psychological feedback loop. Each time you engage, the algorithm refines its prediction, and the better it predicts, the more you engage. Soon, your feed becomes so tailored that it feels like reality itself. A few years ago, Facebook secretly ran an experiment where they changed what kind of posts appeared in users' feeds, positive or negative, to see if it affected mood. It did. People exposed to happier posts shared happier content. Those shown negativity posted more negative things. No one knew they were part of a test. The result proved that a simple shift in what we see can quietly influence how we feel. This is how control works in the digital age. Not through force, but through gentle prediction. 3. The price of attention. Every major platform online runs on one form of currency: attention. It's not your money they want, it's your time. Because the longer you stay, the more ads you see, the more data they collect, the more valuable you become. Tech ethicist Tristan Harris calls this the attention economy. In it, human focus has become the most profitable resource on the planet. Social media companies compete not to improve your life, but to capture as many minutes of it as possible. Think about the design of your favorite apps. The endless scroll of Instagram, the autoplay on YouTube, the push notifications that light up your screen. None of these are accidents. They're psychological hooks based on decades of behavioral research. B.F. Skinner, a behavioral psychologist, found that the most powerful way to train behavior is through variable rewards, giving a treat at unpredictable times. Modern apps use the same principle. Every refresh is a gamble. Maybe this time you'll see something amazing, funny, or shocking. That uncertainty keeps you coming back. Books like Stolen Focus and The Shallows describe how constant distraction is reshaping our brains, reducing our attention span and deep thinking ability. But even that isn't the full story, because it's not just our attention being stolen, it's our autonomy. In 2018, the Cambridge Analytica scandal revealed how personal data from millions of Facebook users was used to target political ads during elections. Those ads didn't change votes through lies or threats, they worked through precision emotion. They knew what each person cared about, and they pushed the right buttons at the right time. The platforms don't have to tell us what to do, they only need to keep us watching. The rest happens naturally. 4. Who really gets heard? The internet promised everyone a voice. For the first time in history, anyone could share their thoughts, art, or beliefs with the entire world. But somewhere along the way, that freedom started to fade. Today, what gets seen online is not decided by fairness or truth. It's decided by algorithms. They reward content that triggers emotion, outrage, or curiosity. Calm, nuanced voices often disappear into the noise, while extreme or sensational ones rise to the top. Think about how trends work on TikTok or YouTube. A single format catches on, a sound, a dance, a style, and suddenly millions of people repeat it. It looks like creativity, but it's actually conformity driven by visibility. The algorithm rewards repetition, not originality. Even news follows the same pattern. Headlines are written not to inform, but to attract clicks. The result is a digital echo chamber where attention replaces credibility. Sociologist Shoshana Zuboff calls this system surveillance capitalism, a world where our behavior is constantly monitored, predicted, and monetized. But beyond profit, it's shaping culture itself. People post not because they want to, but because they've learned what gets rewarded. Every like, every comment, every view becomes a subtle form of conditioning. And soon, we're all speaking in the same tone, using the same words, chasing the same validation. Freedom of expression still exists, but expression without visibility is silence. The internet didn't take away our voice, it just decided which ones deserve to be heard. 5. Your digital twin. Somewhere inside countless servers, there's another version of you. It doesn't have a body, but it knows you better than most people do. It's your digital twin, a detailed model built from your clicks, purchases, messages, and movements. Every online action adds a new layer to this version of you. It learns when you're tired, when you're impulsive, when you're lonely. It can predict when you're likely to spend money, what kind of music calms you, or when you're about to lose interest. Retailers already use this power. A few years ago, a large store chain analyzed shopping data and discovered that changes in buying habits could predict pregnancy, even before the person announced it. Ads for baby products were sent automatically. It was so accurate that one father complained the store had sent coupons to his teenage daughter, who, as it turned out, really was expecting. Streaming services like Netflix and Spotify do something similar. They predict what you'll enjoy next, and in doing so, they shape your taste. When we let algorithms decide what we consume, we slowly become reflections of them. Yuval Noah Harari describes this as the rise of dataism, a worldview where human experience is reduced to data, and the system that processes that data becomes more important than the people themselves. The unsettling part isn't that we're being watched. It's that we're being predicted, and predictions can be used to steer us long before we notice. If a system already knows what you'll do tomorrow, how much of your choice is truly yours? Our digital twin acts like a shadow that walks ahead of us, quietly rearranging the path to make sure we follow. 6. The awakening of the modern mind. So what does freedom mean in an age where every click is tracked, every choice influenced, every desire anticipated? Maybe freedom isn't about escaping these systems because they're not going away. Maybe it's about becoming conscious of them. True freedom begins when we start to see the invisible patterns around us. When we notice that a recommended video isn't neutral, or that a notification is a digital nudge designed to steal our time. Awareness turns manipulation into choice. Some people are already taking small steps, deleting apps that drain focus, turning off notifications, scheduling offline days. It may seem trivial, but every mindful decision reclaims a little control. Freedom today isn't about having endless options. It's about deciding what deserves your attention and what doesn't. When you choose deliberately, you stop being predictable. And when you stop being predictable, the system loses power over you. We can't go back to a world without algorithms. But we can learn to live with them consciously, using them as tools rather than letting them use us. The first act of freedom, then, is simple. Wake up. What other illusions of freedom do you see in the modern world? Share your thoughts below. Your perspective might inspire someone else to question too. And if you enjoy exploring ideas like this, don't forget to subscribe to 10-Minute Minds for more short documentaries about the forces shaping our future. Your curiosity helps this channel grow and keeps thoughtful conversation alive in a world that's always trying to rush. Until next time, stay aware, stay curious, and keep thinking. Because understanding the modern mind is the first step toward freeing it.